Hello and welcome to another week of pub quiz. A pub quiz. We are now on what week? Number 9, I think now. Once again, I never check how many we've done, but I think we're on week 9. So let's just say that week number 9. So hello to everyone who's just joined the stream. We get started in just a few minutes. Hello everyone. I'm sure you know by now how this goes, but if you are new, I'll explain that there'll be 40 questions. There's going to be different rounds. There's going to be 3 sort of specialist rounds, and then followed by general knowledge, and then there'll be a music round as well. So 10 questions where it's 10 songs I'll play for you. About 10 to 12 seconds of the first 10 to 12 seconds of the song, and you have to guess the artist, the song title and the artist as well. So we'll get started in about a few minutes time. It's about 2 minutes time. We'll get started at 8 o'clock. Past few weeks now we've been getting started bang on 8 o'clock, so let's hope we can do that again. So all you need is just something to write down your answers, basically, and to keep track, and that's it really, to be fair. I mentioned last week about sharing the stream out and trying to get more people in the stream. Hopefully we can do that and make it a bit more competitive, I suppose. Even though it is just for fun, it is nice to compete against other people, your friends and family, I suppose. So yeah. The categories this week I will mention before we start. The first 10 are on film and TV. The second round is the second 10 questions are on Disney, all on Disney films and whatnot. And then round number 3 is called Around the World. So it's basic geography questions, but it's not it's basic locations sort of type questions, I suppose. And then the last round being general knowledge, but also we'll split it up into 20 questions followed by music, and then 20 questions, and then go to the answers that way. So that's how it works here. Hopefully everyone is doing okay. We'll get started in just a minute. Well, actually about 20 seconds left until we get started, so let me get the questions up on the screen just right now to get started. I'll put them on the screen in just a second. Make sure you're all ready. Make sure you got a snack, a drink, like I do. Got my drink, you can see. Yeah. Snack, drink. Make sure you're ready. It's 8 o'clock, so let's get started. Also, before quick mention. Sorry, not quick question. Sorry, quick mention before we start is if you do join late, you can rewind the stream, go back and look at it again, and also you can re-watch the entire stream afterwards as well. So don't worry if you join late. Anyway. 8 o'clock, let's get started. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. There we go. And question number 1. What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? So remember, this is film and TV. So what year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? Question number 2. Who directed Titanic, Avatar, and The Terminator? Question number 3. Which Oscar-winning actress is the voice of Helen Parr, or Elastigirl, in The Incredibles? Also The Incredibles 2. There's 2 of them, so one came out in 2004, I think it was, and then one came out about 2 years ago now. So which Oscar-winning actress is the voice of Helen Parr, Elastigirl, in The Incredibles? Question number 4. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? Number 5. What is the name of the second James Bond film? What is the name of the second James Bond film? Question number 6. What does Tom Hanks compare life to in Forrest Gump? What does Tom Hanks compare life to in Forrest Gump? Just seen a few people who have just joined the stream. Remember that you can rewind the stream and rewatch the entire thing from the start at the end, so don't forget. If you join late, don't worry. Question number 7. Who replaced Richard Harris as Dumbledore in the Harry Potter films? Who replaced Richard Harris as Dumbledore in the Harry Potter films? Question number 8. How many films have Al Pacino and Robert De Niro starred in together? How many films have Al Pacino and Robert De Niro starred in together? Question number 9. Name the film which boasts the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." Name the film which boasts the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." And number 10. Which actor broke 2 toes whilst filming The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers? Which actor broke 2 toes whilst filming The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers? Quite funny how it's the 2 toes and 2 towers. Bit of a tongue twister that, actually, to be fair. Don't say that 10 times fast when you're drunk. So they were film and TV questions. We're now moving on to Disney. Now, I know for some of you this might be a bit difficult, but I'm just changing it up a little bit. Just each week, new categories, trying to freshen it up a little bit each week. So here we go. Question number 11, first of Disney questions. This is... Oh, no, sorry, wait. Yes, no, it is. Yeah, it is. Sorry. I saw the US state thing and I thought it was around the world then. I'm confused. So yeah, no. So this is Disney. Yeah, I was right. Number 11, which US state is Lilo and Stitch set in? The next 10 questions after this round will be around the world. I panicked for a minute and thinking the US state, I thought, oh, is this around the world or is this Disney? But no, this is Disney. So question number 12. In what year was Bambi released? In what year was Bambi released? Number 13. Which Disney character talks to mice and has a fairy godmother? Which Disney character talks to mice and has a fairy godmother? Number 14. What year did High School Musical premiere on the Disney Channel? What year did High School Musical... Oh, I put music, I just realised, not musical. I meant to say musical. So what year did High School Musical premiere on the Disney Channel? Number 15. Which character sings about the bare necessities in the Jungle Book? Question number 16. What is the name of Elsa's best friend in Frozen? Just notice there's not a question mark at the end of that question as well. A few mistakes tonight, but nevertheless, we continue. What is the name of Elsa's best friend in Frozen? Number 17. In Winnie the Pooh, what type of animal is Eeyore? In Winnie the Pooh, what type of animal is Eeyore? Question number 18. Which Arrested Development star voiced Nick Wilde in Zootopia? Which Arrested Development star voiced Nick Wilde in Zootopia? Number 19. What colour is Lightning McQueen in Cars? What colour is Lightning McQueen in Cars? And number 20. Which song do Timon and Pumbaa sing in The Lion King? Which song do Timon and Pumbaa sing in The Lion King? Those are your first 20 questions. We will now move on to the music round, just to split up the 40 questions in total. Nice little segment. So, let me get those on screen. Make sure my volume is unmuted so you can actually hear the songs, so when I play them you don't hear nothing. Okay, so on to music. Song number 1, hopefully you're able to hear this okay. Song number 1 is this.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet.
Song number 2. Song number 3.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
Song number 4. Song number 5. Song number 6. song number 7.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees.
Song number 8. Song number 9.
Oh, what you gonna do? You wanna get down? Tell me. Oh, what you gonna do?
And song number 10.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you.
So those are your 10 songs. We'll have a quick break now, for about a minute or two, just so you can get any refreshments or go to the toilet, for example. So back in just a second. And we're back. So some of you may have noticed that I mentioned the word premiere, mentioned in American way instead of premiered. So apologies for that. That's American influence for you. But yeah, let's move on to the next 20 questions. So the first 10, these next 10 will be around the world. So basically geography questions, but it's mainly, the answers will mainly be like countries or places, for example. So yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. 21. What is the only country with a coastline on both the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf? What is the only country with a coastline on both the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf? '22. Which river flows through Paris? Which river flows through Paris? 23. Where in the British Isles is Lady Isabella, the world's largest working water wheel? A lot of W's in that sentence, but yeah, where in the British Isles is Lady Isabella, the world's largest working water wheel? Wow, wow, wow. A lot of W's. 24. What is the capital city of Slovenia, formerly part of the state of Yugoslavia? What is the capital city of Slovenia, formerly part of the state of Yugoslavia? Which European country shares its border with the most neighbours? 9 in total, that is. So which European country shares its border with 9 other countries? Mount Vesuvius overlooks which modern Italian city? Mount Vesuvius overlooks which modern Italian city? Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state? Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state? In area, Alaska, Texas, and California are the 3 largest US states. Which is the 4th? The top 4 US states in size are Alaska, Texas, California, and which other US state? 29. What is the world's second highest mountain after Mount Everest? What is the world's second largest or second highest mountain after Mount Everest? Question 30. Which river flows through Glasgow? Which river flows through Glasgow? And now moving on to the final 10 questions, which is just general knowledge questions. This could be about anything, really. So, question number 31. The Scream was painted by which artist in 1893? The Scream was painted by which artist in 1893? What is the chemical symbol for sodium? What is the chemical symbol for sodium? What year did the RMS Titanic sink? What year did the RMS Titanic sink? And it's not 1997, like in the film. Big clue for you there. 34. How many valves does a trumpet have? How many valves does a trumpet have? 35. What year was the Eiffel Tower completed? What year was the Eiffel Tower completed? '36. What did France most famously gift the US in 1886? What did France give the US in 1886? '37. What year was the first Sony PlayStation released? What year was the first Sony PlayStation released? '38. By area, which continent is the largest in the world? By area, which is the largest continent in the world? '39. What does the D stand for in D-Day? What does the D stand for in D-Day? And your final question for tonight. Who was crowned the men's singles Wimbledon champion last year? So around this time last year, who was crowned the men's singles Wimbledon champion? So those are your 40 questions. I'll replay your songs now, and then we'll go for a break where I will repeat the questions on screen for you. It'll loop through. You can see what questions you might have missed. And those who have just joined in late can also get a chance to then look as well, instead of having to rewind, I suppose. Another chance for you. So let's get the music back up. So it was music round, point fail to point for the song title. Song number 1 was this.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet.
Song number 2 was this. Song number 3 was this one.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
Song number 4 was this. Song number 5 was this. Number 6. Number 7.
Picture yourself tangerine trees.
Number 8. Number 9.
Oh, what you gonna do? You wanna get down? Tell me. Oh, what you gonna do?
And number 10.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you.
Those are your 10 songs repeated. I will now put all the questions on screen for you. Let me just get them up and I will hide myself. So let me just get them on screen. There we go. I'll hide myself and give you guys a break to see through the questions. And we're back. Apologies for that then. I wasn't looking at the screen then. Nearly went past the main questions then. So, right, I will get the answers up right now. Yeah, I was too busy looking at my phone then. I wasn't looking at the screen. Because that does take a while to loop through, to be fair, so I was scrolling through Reddit on my phone. So let's get the answers up now. Let's not waste any more time. Right. Here we go. Answers. This week's quiz. Number 1. What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? It was 1995. Number 2. Who directed Titanic, Avatar, and The Terminator? It was James Cameron. Number 3. Which Oscar-winning actress is the voice of Helen Parr in The Incredibles? It is Holly Hunter. Number 4. What is the highest-grossing box office film of all time? It's Avengers Endgame. 1 second. I just noticed my screen is being a bit funny. Let me just 1 second, guys. Whoops, wrong one. Let me just adjust the filter on my thing. Oh no. And apologies for this. That should be better now. I think that's a bit better. No, wait, hold on. Sorry, apologies for this. I have to turn my. Now it's okay. We've got 1 second. Let me just. I'll hide myself while I go through the answers, just so I'm not distracted by it. Sorry, apologies for this. It's been a few weeks since I've had a problem. But anyway, yeah. Number 5. What is the name of the second James Bond film? It was From Russia with Love. Number 6. What does Tom Hanks compare life to in the Forrest Gump film? It's a box of chocolates. Number 7. Who replaced Richard Harris as Dumbledore in the Harry Potter films? It is Michael Gambon. Number 8. How many films have Al Pacino and Robert De Niro starred in together? It's 4. And I can remember 2 of them: The Godfather Part 2 and also The Irishman. But the other 2 I can't remember off the top of my head. Number 9 was name the film which boasts the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." A Few Good Men. Number 10. Which actor broke 2 toes whilst filming The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers? It was Viggo Mortensen, who played Aragorn. If you know Lord of the Rings, he plays Aragorn. Number 11. Which US state is Lilo and Stitch set in? It's Hawaii. Number 12. In what year was Bambi released? It was 1942. Number 13. Which Disney character talks to mice and has a fairy godmother? It's Cinderella. Number 14. Sorry. What year did High School Musical premiere on the Disney Channel? It was 2006. 15. Which character sings about the bare necessities in the Jungle Book? It was Baloo. 16. What is the name of Elsa's best friend in Frozen? It's Anna. It's pronounced Anna in this. I know it looks like Anna, but it's pronounced Anna. 17. In Winnie the Pooh, what type of animal is Eeyore? It's a donkey. Number 18. Which Arrested Development star voiced Nick Wilde in Zootopia? It was Jason Bateman. Number 19. What colour is Lightning McQueen in Cars? He is red. Number 20. Which song do Timon and Pumbaa sing in The Lion King? It's Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. 21. Which is the only country with a coastline on both the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf? It is Saudi Arabia. 22. Which river flows through Paris? It's the Seine. 23. Where in the British Isles is Lady Isabella, the world's largest working water wheel? It is the Isle of Man. 24. What is the capital city of Slovenia, formerly part of the state of Yugoslavia? It's Ljubljana. Which European country shares its border with the most neighbours? It's Germany. 26. Mount Vesuvius overlooks which modern Italian city? It is Naples. 27. Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state? It is Queensland. 28. In area? Alaska, Texas, and California are the 3 largest US states. Which is the 4th? It's Montana. 29. What is the world's 2nd highest mountain after Everest? It's K2. 30. Which river flows through Glasgow? It's the Clyde. The Scream was painted by which artist in 1893? It's Edvard Munch. 32. What is the chemical symbol for sodium? It is Na. Na. 33. What year did the RMS Titanic sink? It's 1912. 34. How many valves does a trumpet have? It's 3. 35. What year was the Eiffel Tower completed? 1889. Although I'll be generous and give a point either way. So if you've got 1890 or 1888, I will give a point. I'll be generous because that is kind of a difficult question, I suppose, when it comes to guessing the year. 36. What did France most famously give the US in 1886? It was the Statue of Liberty. What year was the first Sony PlayStation released? It was 1994. This one I won't give a point either way because this one's a bit more recent, so I suppose it should be a bit easier, I suppose. 38. By area, which continent is the largest in the world? It is Asia. What does D-Day... So what does the D in D-Day stand for? It's day, apparently. I didn't know that for many years, actually. But yeah, it means day. So it basically means day, right? Okay. Question number 40. Who was crowned the men's singles Wimbledon champion last year? It's Novak Djokovic. And I've seen someone put Elsa and Anna are sisters not having that. Well, yeah, I know they are sisters, I think, in the film. I have seen most of the film. I haven't seen all the way through. The film Frozen, that is. Originally, I thought it was going to be Olaf as the answer, but from my source that I've got, it says Anna is her friend. But I thought they were sisters, but I'm basing it off where I got the questions from, basically. So it's yeah, I'm gonna say Anna is the best friend. So someone didn't hear 25 as it froze. Number 25. Let me go back for you guys quickly. Scroll through to 25. For someone, it was which European country shared its border with the most neighbours? It's 9. Yeah, see, someone's put in the chat here, Olaf is Elsa's best. Actually, you know what? I'll be generous. If you put Olaf, I'll give you a point. Because, to be fair, I've seen most of the film and I know that Olaf is her friend. But for some reason, the source where I got the question and answer from, it said Anna. So, Anna or Olaf, you can have it. You can have the point, I suppose. Anyway, moving on, we'll go back to the music round. So, point for the artist, a point for the song title. Song number 1 was Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Song number 2 was Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Song number 3 was You Really Got Me by the Kinks. Number 4 was Disco Inferno by the Tramps, with 2 M's, that is. Number 5 was Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Number 6 was Beautiful Day by U2. Number 7 was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds by the Beatles. Song number 8, Every Breath You Take by the Police. Number 9 was Get Down On It by Kool and the Gang. And song number 10 was I'm Gonna Be, in brackets, 500 miles. The Proclaim. So it's not I will walk 500 miles, it's I'm gonna be 500 miles. So I'm gonna be, or 500 miles in brackets. Get the point for that. So yeah, there are all your answers. Let me just adjust my lighting so when I turn my camera back on, you can actually see me properly and not look weird. 1 second. Let's see if... There we go. That's better. There we go. So yeah, behind me you can see part of the blue screen. So hopefully we're all good. Yes. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of the quiz. Apologies for a few difficulties tonight. A few technical difficulties tonight. So back to the pub. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who has joined in. It's amazing the support I've been getting over the last like 9 weeks now, 8 or 9 weeks. So yeah, and I'll be doing this. Well, it seems like I suppose when pubs are meant to be opening at the end of June, end of this month, like start of July, I suppose is when I'll probably stop doing it because people will be going out on a Saturday night. So I suppose people won't be around to watch this. So, and I, for one myself, will probably be going out. So yeah. So yeah, thank you to all who have taken part tonight, and made a possibility to do this quiz, and to all who have donated as well over the weeks. So yeah, make sure you post your answers. Sorry, make sure you post your totals in the comments. If you have a YouTube account, you can post it there. If you have Facebook, you can post it on there. If you are friends with me on Facebook, you can post it on there, I suppose. Or tell your friends, tell your family, and they can post it to me, I suppose. Because in the past, we've had the highest amount on YouTube being like 48, then on Facebook, someone saying 50. So I don't know the full total until we end the stream and I go on Facebook and see there. So far, the highest score is 42. We've got a range, let's see, 40, 43, including Fiona. Huh. Yeah, Fiona's not. That's not an answer. Yeah, so 43 just edging it, I think, on YouTube tonight. Whether we'll get another high score later on, who knows. An average of about 37, 38, I suppose. The Disney question, I think people, I think it threw people off with those questions. I think it was a bit of a specialist round, but it was just to sort of to mix things up, I suppose. Couldn't think of the word then. mix it up a little bit, I suppose. Make things a bit more entertaining, keep it fresh. So yeah, next week we'll have 3 new categories followed by general knowledge as well as 10 music questions. So yeah, that's all I have to say really. Not really much else to say, I think, apart from you can donate to the page, which side is it on? I have to look at the screen. That side over there, over that side. Yeah, you can donate to it. Links down below. Also on my Facebook as well. It's on there. You can donate any amount you want. It would be really appreciated. The goal is to get £1,000, so hopefully we'll hit that, potentially one day. And if we do hit £1,000, I'm shaving all my hair off, as a forfeit, I suppose, if you can raise all that money. So I think that's everything. I think I've covered everything tonight, and so that is it. Thank you once again, and good night.